Ever since I came back from Vietnam, I've been trying to push this war out of my mind. But seeing this makes me realize I can't keep quiet anymore.
2 years earlier, Barry Romo returned home from Vietnam with the body of his nephew, Robert, who was killed in action after the Tet Offensive.
I can't lie to myself anymore because this war isn't ending. So I grab a buddy of mine who served with me over there, and we put on
our fatigues that we had worn in Vietnam, and we still had them, and they still fit. And we went to the anti-draft rally.
And as I'm looking around at all those faces of those kids, all the frustration and the anger and the loss that I've been feeling boils up inside of me. I don't care what the hell anyone thinks or what anyone says. This has got to end. This has got to end now. So I jump up and I start telling all these kids that if they're brave enough to burn their draft cards and risk going to jail, well, then I support them. Because I've had enough fighting, enough killing, and enough of this war. It felt liberating. I felt like someone had taken
10,000 tons off my shoulder. I no longer was bearing the burden of Richard Nixon and Lyndon Johnson's sins. That I was taking a good stand and a manly stand
and a human stand and a purposeful stand.
With the country tearing itself apart, President Nixon issues a directive curtailing the scope and length of the mission in Cambodia. He pledges that U.S. forces will advance no further than 19 miles into the country and sets June 30th as the date all American troops will return to South Vietnam.
According to our intelligence, we're less than 3 miles from the North Vietnamese headquarters. Meaning, we'll be there before nightfall. But just as we're closing in on our objective, I get a call from Division Headquarters telling me to halt in place. Do not go any further. Don't go any further. Doesn't make any sense to me tactically.
And I was pretty upset about it. I called and I said, who in the hell is making this kind of dumb decision? You know, I'm within 5 kilometers of my objective, and we can be there by nightfall. I said, what's going on? And well, finally the division commander got on the phone and said, Anderson, shut up and listen. Your orders are halt in place, don't go any further. I found out later that President Nixon reported to the American people that our objectives in Cambodia were limited.
I'm absolutely speechless. For the first time in a long time, it seemed like we were finally using some common sense in this war. Now, I'm not sure what the hell we're doing. The only thing more frustrating than knowing the enemy's withdrawn beyond our reach again is knowing that our time in Cambodia is up.